Morning guys, welcome back to Chewy's. Here today, I'm back with Rico. We're working on the Devil's Due. As we get closer to fall, we're getting fresher out here. We're getting rid of those 110 degrees. So we're getting ready to hit the trails here pretty soon. So one of the days he witnessed that his pull rope, strap on, you know, I don't know which way you want to use that, is a little messed up. And you know, to prepare for the hitting the trails, we don't want to have to use it and it snap on us and then we get ourselves in a situation we don't want to be in. So Rico went to American Off-Road, a shop here local in Bakersfield. They recommended this Mojab, whatever. It's supposed to be a better replacement from the factory worn one. I believe he said that these were double twined or something like that. This one is triple twined and has more pulling capacity. What do you think, Rico?
We think it's like, I can't remember what they told me, but it's a better made rope. And I didn't realize, especially being a new off-roader or overlander, I guess, that rope's 125 bucks. I didn't realize how expensive all this stuff is. So you got to kind of take that into account. Now that Jesus here mentioned it's getting closer. It's funny because we say it's getting closer to trailing season, like it's getting closer to barbecue season. Your parts of California, it's 110 degrees out. I have the doors and everything off the Jeep. You can't drive them in the 110 degree weather. You have a heat stroke inside the Jeep. So really for me, unless I could tow the Jeep up into the mountains or something like that, we're waiting for this type of weather, 80 degrees or so. And
yeah, see, we're located here in Central California, so we get that really good heat, 110. We had a really good one this summer. We had some 115 days. So, no, just follow along. We'll see. We're nowhere near experts or anything like that. Watch a couple YouTube videos.
What's our procedure going to be here?
So the procedure is going to be, the first step we're going to do is pull out the winch, we're going to set this on neutral, and we're going to pull out the wire, synthetic rope,
the cord,
the chingadera.
The chingadera, that's what we'll call it.
We're going to pull out the chingadera, stretch it out. There should be a wedge. That's all it is, holding it in. We'll pull the wedge out, get the old one removed, and then after that, we're gonna see what it requires to put that one on.
But looking at the end of the new cord or the new chingadera, maybe we're hoping there's not a wedge. Maybe we're gonna get lucky and it'll have the same kind of hookup this one has. I have a feeling we're gonna be taking a drive to 4-Wheel Parts in Bakersfield that's open today. Other than that, this will be a continuation video when I get the right parts.
It's not a tutorial, but follow along. See, so there we go. We're gonna set the winch on free spool. We're gonna pull out the chingadera.
It's got the strong shackles on it.
Pulled it out. It's a wedge. We're gonna see what we do. Synthetic rope is held in by this loop and is wedged in here, and it's held in tight through the back. We're almost out. Just wanted to show you guys how it looks. All right, guys, so we hit a little bit of a hiccup. This Warren winch originally comes with a synthetic rope. We just called 4-Wheel Parts here in Bakersfield. They told us that they don't really know why we're having this issue. This new winch rope comes with this end on it. Looks like it's meant to be bolted on. Our old one was wedge style where it's wedged in. We just spoke with Mojab directly, and their solution to using this rope, this is definitely directly from them. It said cut it off and wedge it in. That's the only way to use this rope. We're trying to use a more budget-friendly solution because the Warren replacement rope is around $600. We were quoted for 4-Wheel Parts. So Rico wants to go ahead and cut it, and we're gonna attempt to install it, so follow along. All right guys, we just talked to the people from Mojab. They told us to cut the end. This is directly from them. They told us to cut the end, and we're gonna see if we can get it to work. If not, Rico just wasted 150 bucks.
No, I'll return it to Mojab.
Mojab. See if we can get it to work. All right guys, so we got it installed on the drum, and
Think the truck's gonna be too loud?
no.
Okay.
And now we got it installed on Rico's truck, so we can pull it on back and we can get it in there nice and tight. So, what do you think, Rico?
The one thing, because we live out here in the dirt, that just in my mind, I don't think we want to like let the Ford sit on the dirt, roll all the dust in. So we're gonna back the truck up, and I'm kind of just gonna carry the rope with me, and that way we keep it tight. We'll let Jesus do a little driving.
Yeah, we'll see. Follow along.
This is like recovery, man. We're recovering.
Yeah. Is your truck in neutral? Time forward. We'll be okay.
I can go up. If you get out of the way, I'll just pull forward. Why did you tell me to go forward? You didn't have time to go forward. You don't communicate very well when I can't hear you.
Alright guys, brought you along with what our take on installing a new synthetic rope by Mojab on a Warren Xeon 10S. We went with what the factory told us. Mojab, they said cut the end on, secure the end on with the wedge, and we pulled Rico's 2500 HD. Got it nice and tight at the beginning. I think it looks good. What do you think, Rico?
I'm happy with it. Appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without you.
Are you sure about that? Because you know, when at first it was a little questionable.
No, but you have more patience than I do. I don't have the patience. No, I'm happy with it. I guess I think recovery gear usually, and this is just my take without knowing anything, you don't really ever want to have to use it.
But it's better to have it.
But it's so like, if we never have to use the winch, that's okay.
See, in all honesty, Rico's rock crawling overlanding adventures, we'll never put ourselves in a position where usually he'll use this. If anything, this Jeep is more than capable of doing anything we're going out to do. Honestly, this will probably pull out the 4Runner.
I would use it more pulling someone else out that's stuck in the mud or something like that. I'm never going to have to do self-recovery or anything like that, where we use a tree shackle and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, no, I think we'll. I don't know how you test the rope to say Mojab ropes are good or not, because who knows when we'll ever use it.
Hey, it held up pulling up this 2500 loop. Getting a passerby. It held up pulling the 2500, and it was pulling on the Jeep pretty good. So honestly, I hope we never have to use it and put ourselves in a position with that, but it's good to know that when we're out on the trail, Rico does have it. So with that, we'll leave you on to the next time. Thanks for viewing and subscribing. I appreciate it. The channel reached 25 subscribers. I know it seems insignificant, but at one point I started at 0, so The 25
I'll
people.
tell you, if you're watching this, subscribe, because he's right. 25 doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you have 25 and you hit 30, that's a pretty big deal. When you hit 40, that's a pretty big deal. It kind of lets us know someone's liking what we're doing, and it gives you the incentive to do more. You know, it's like you think about these guys that have 550,000
Dutch.
Their milestones are another 50,000, another 25,000. Us little guys, man, 10 new subscribers is good for us. We love it.
Yeah, so once again, we appreciate anyone that likes and follows, subscribe. We appreciate it, and see you guys on the next one.
All right, should we go get a good burger?
Yeah, Rico said he's buying
I'm
lunch.
buying lunch. That's, you know, I don't have a lot of money to pay the people helping me, but we could always eat lunch.
2 double cheeseburgers and a large Coke with light ice from McDonald's. We're on a budget here, buddy.
Small fry and 2 straws. That's the budget. He don't realize how much of a budget we're really on.